How's it going, everyone? This is Sean from the Scale Model Car Guy channel, and today's video is going to be another trip to George's house. For those of y'all like seeing me go over there and talk to George and check out some of his old builds and stuff like that, so that's what this video will be about. And before I get this video started, I always want to thank you, my subscribers, my old subscribers, my new subscribers. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not have a channel, guys. Hey, like, share, subscribe. You know, guys, if you're watching this channel, it's free to subscribe. I'll never ask you for nothing. I don't ask for money for my Patreon or any of this other stuff. I don't even know what half the stuff is. I'll never ask you for that, guys. It's free to watch my channel, guys. Free to watch my channel. Free to subscribe. And if you like what I'm doing, you know, if you're a model builder, it ain't hard to do. Make your channel just like I did. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever makes your world go around, guys. Alright, let's start this video off by saying, sorry it's been a while since I made a video. I have not had no time, guys. It's been my wife's birthday. I've had a lot of stuff going on. We went away for the weekend. I've just been very, very busy. I know there's a lot of group builds going on. And that you suck, as James Tester would say, group build, I'm not going to be able to join that. I got too many things going on. I still got, what was there, Robert's group build right now, still on the desk right here. Right here, the old Volkswagen, it needs to be finished up. It's my shop truck build for a Jeep deep junk garage group build. And then right after that group build, I got to jump into this right here. You know, the RCL was so gracious to send this my way. Whoop, upside down. Yeah, big 110 scale RC Tamiya sand scorcher. That will be the next build when I get around to it there. And then after that, well, I got a very special build after that, because when I was at George's house, George always sends me home something. Always. And I can't thank him enough for this. Let me tell you. I got so much stuff in here, guys. Stuff's about to fall over. I'm making a mess. You can hear stuff fixing to crash in here. I'm going to have a model lunch here for too long. So much stuff. I've even got stuff leaked out into the garage now and everywhere. I got so much crap. Alright. George. Oh, man. This is like a holy grail kit. This box is a little shot, but man, this thing's never been built. And so after the sand scorcher from the RCL, this right here, this is the open road Chevy Mini motorhome camper van. Right here. Like I said, the box is a little bit shot. But there she is. That right there, guys. That will be my build after that. I haven't had no time for group builds right now. I ain't had time to get at the bench. But if y'all want to see an unboxing on this, y'all leave a in the description, whatever. You know, hey, the comment section, if y'all want to see unboxing, I will. If you don't, then I won't do it. But this thing's never been touched, guys. It's mint inside. The box is just shot. There it is. Never been touched. I'm very, very excited for that one right there. He just wants me to build it. Well, yeah, I'm going to build it. And not only that, old George, he seen where Tony Lancer had sent me this box. Because you know how I love my box art. And Tony Lancer had sent me this box. And I told Tony, I said, I have everything but the car. I said, I have the truck, the trailer. I got a lot of them trailers. I got lots of them trucks, so I can build this race team. I just need the car, and I'll just have to hunt on eBay or something and get me the car. Matter of fact, you can hear I got the truck and trailers already in there. But so George sent me home with this right there. That is the Grant King sprint car that goes with that. Of course, it's in the individual box by itself, but now I can build that race team. All I got to do is come up with another set of decals or so, and the sucker's never been built. Thank you, George. Brother, you know I love you. You know, I give George stuff all the time too, guys. You know, we're like that. If he needs something, I try to get him something, whatever he needs. And but with that being said, y'all sit back and enjoy the video. It was a fun time. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye. George, what do we got today?
Bills.
Besides builds.
We got some more of that antique junk I built in my younger days.
That was quite a few years ago you built these.
Yeah, 88, 89, something along in there. Stretched the cab on an old AMT 53 Ford pickup. Stretched the frame. Built a ramp body. The little super modified there is a one of those old Lindbergh jobs.
Well, I like those wide 5 wheels.
Yeah, that's all right out of the kit.
All right out of the kit.
Dry transfer lettering, and I took a little heat over putting 401 Buick on the hood. I saw an old picture in the 60s of one that was running a Buick.
Mm-hmm.
And that old motor in that Lindbergh kit is pretty generic. You could be about anything you want it to be.
Right.
So I just called it a 401 Buick, but when you look at the exhaust, there's no way it could be. So I took some heat over that, but I don't care.
Well, end of the day, it's what you want.
The stalker in the back here is a one of the AMT modified stalker 65 Fairlanes. I used some different parts and a little bit, but it's mostly box stock. The trailer is scratch built out of evergreen.
And that's a damn good looking trailer too.
And you know, that was just my race team for I took it to a couple of 3 contests, and got its picture in the magazines back in the day a time or two. But it's you know, it's nothing special. It's just pieces thrown together.
To you say nothing special. To me, it looks freaking nice. I'm going to take the hood off here and show them this engine. How detailed up that sucker is. And oiled up. I love it. That thing looks like she's well used, George.
Well, I figured it would be working its ass pretty hard hauling all this stuff around.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, that's a lot of weight right there.
Yeah.
That is a lot of weight. Can we take the little car off the trailer right there?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, let's get them up here.
Now, there's not a whole lot taking place with this. It's just more or less out of the box. And I actually bought that built from somebody around Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks where it came from. And it was complete. It was clean. And I stripped it and changed a few things up in it. And
well,
I didn't really I didn't put a whole lot of work in it, but
you did a great job from what I can see.
It was
you got the basics down real good. Wiring, as far as, you know, just get your distributor, and hell, you even put the valve stems. I don't even go to that extreme. A lot of people do. That looks good. Let's see if we can get that interior in there.
Yeah, that's what, 93 thousandths tube, evergreen.
Yeah.
I just bent up a different cage for it because the one that comes in the kit don't fit worth a rip.
Right.
It's an insult. So, you know, I made my own a little bit.
Guys, I forgot my light to bring over here so we could see in there a little bit better, but trying to get every angle for you guys. Olsen feed.
You might be able to. No, I don't think you can even get in there that way.
No, not the best, but hey.
Look at the bottom.
Yeah.
Ain't really nothing done to the bottom, but a little paint, and that's about all.
Boy, but she still looks good, though. All right, let's check out the little one.
The little super?
The little super.
Well, it's a Lindbergh kit. There ain't going to be nothing to this. Oops, I lost my air cleaner. Oh, well. Looks more like an Oldsmobile motor than a Buick, but most people's not going to know.
No. Well, with the hood on it, who knows?
Now, a little story behind these. You notice this name on top of here is Buzz.
Yeah.
Well, that's the nickname to the guy that drove all my cars I built, the real things.
Okay.
He was the driver, and our number was 7 or sometimes 7X.
7X, yeah.
There's some pictures in that other room.
Well, the reason why you do that is if somebody else had the same number when they showed up, you had to put a...
You didn't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
But, of course, on the back of this, it says built by Warpath Chassis Company. And Uniontown, Arkansas. That's where our shop was.
Uniontown.
So it's all made up stuff. Southern Supply is a parts store we bought everything from.
Right.
But I used it as Southern Supply John Deere Equipment Company. And it's, of course, based in Joplin. And this name right here on this little car, Terry Beckham, he did a lot. He lived in Joplin. He was a racer. And he gave me a lot of insight on racing and showed me a lot of things because he and his brother, they were pretty shrewd racers.
Right.
And learned a lot from Terry. And he drove one of my cars a few times. So I put him in this one and Buzz in that one. And that was my little backstory for my models, you know.
And guys, this is coming from a guy that used to do this actual in real life. Build cars and race cars.
It was, I thought I was having fun. But I was slowly going broke. Because I'll tell you right now, if you want to make a fortune in racing, you want to make $1 million, you better start with about 10 million.
Yeah.
Because you'll quickly get to 1 million out of 10 million racing.
Can we pull that truck around here and let me see that truck a little bit better here?
Let's get these little boogers out of the way.
I want y'all to see this. He built this cab. Everything on this.
Can we turn it around?
Yeah, turn it around here for me. I'm going to get the back of that box. Oh, yeah, look at that. Very nice. Got your jerry cans, your jack, toolbox. What are them other itty bitty cans? What would those be? Oil cans?
Yeah, that or water, coolant, oil.
Oh, I might say peak on it there or something, don't it? Yeah, there you go. That is very nice.
Now this old truck, it's just, the whole thing is just the AMT. Of course, you see right there, I don't know if you can or not with this light.
Yeah, okay, yeah, now I can. You got it up.
That's got some super glue fuzz on it.
Yeah.
This thing, that's where it's kind of tied together and stretched.
Right.
It's broke twice.
Oh, shit.
Broke in one move, and I took it to a contest one time, and when I got to the contest and was removing it, it was broke.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said. Of course, I brought super glue with me and accelerator.
Right.
So this show we were at was like a 2-day event, so we had a motel. You know, we stayed in a motel. So I put this on the desk in the motel and propped it up and got it all lined up and super glued the hell out of it. And Thought, boy, I hope they don't turn that over.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would, as big as it was. I wouldn't think they would try that.
Yeah,
anyway.
that broke on me twice. It's it might stay there now, but that's all that is just a 53 Ford that's been stretched.
Yep.
And I made my dual stuff.
Oh yeah.
And those, there wasn't any 1 ton or anything at the time. Now those wheels, some guys might recognize.
Yeah,
those.
I do. Those are mag wheels. Those are from the funny cars.
I think these are the ones that came off the rear engine AMT rear engine 63 Nova wagon.
Yeah.
I think is what those were from.
Damn. See, that's pretty good ingenuity right there.
Oops. Yeah, there we go.
There goes the bumper. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this stuff is really getting old.
It's all right, guys. We can fix it. We can fix it.
We can fix that. That's no problem. But it's irritating that it happens. But every time I get these out and handle them, something falls off of them.
Yep.
But when a model gets to be 30, 40 years old, that happens.
Right.
Because when we get to be our age, there's a lot of stuff we don't like going on with us right now. But, yeah, that was kind of a fun build in this roof. In order to get the roof smooth, I used those little squares that came in the AMT customizing kits. A+B epoxy putty.
Yep, epoxy putty.
That's what that is. Smeared around up there to make the contour. And I must have sanded on that a week. But that's how it was all done. It was, sawed, glued together, and a few pieces added to its filler. And I really wasn't too sure how to do that back door.
Yeah.
But it was convincing enough that, it went okay.
Oh, yeah. That's damn good. You remember back in the day, I had back when we go to the contest, I had a Cameo 50, 55, whatever it is, Cameo pickup 57. And I did that extended cabinet. It was a blue color, almost like a turquoise color. And I pro streeted it. You remember that one?
No.
I haven't had it in years.
No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah, I pro streeted it. And I had a trailer on it. And I can't remember to the life of me what I had on the back of that.
I don't remember. It might be in some of them old pictures if I can find them.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever find them old pictures, get a hold of me. All right, guys, we're going to look at something else, so let's get it ready. All right, George, tell me about that very sexy McLaren right there.
Well, you can call it whatever you want, but that's the old 1/20th scale MPC version. 69, 70, that's when they came out. This is the M8D McLaren.
Yes.
The other kit was the
B.
The B. It had the high wing like a chaparral in the back. The next year they went to this.
And then Tamai has the A. But
Yeah, I
it's
don't know.
118.
They've got, these were the first ones as far as I can remember.
Right.
They were a big deal when they came out, but since there's no Can-Am racing anymore, nobody talks about these very much. But
Right.
we'll get some of this pulled apart here where you can eyeball it. I'll get that. Whoa, see there, I drop everything I touch. Everything I touch. And when I was moving this around earlier, I broke the rear suspension.
Oh,
I'll have to,
shit, yeah.
I'll have to glue that back together, but it should work out okay, hopefully.
I'm leaving with destruction. You're gotta be putting shit back together.
Yeah, of course they hadn't been touched in probably 5 years. Been
Yeah.
sitting in a display case, and because I built this one probably 6 years ago, maybe 7.
Yeah. Damn. I love those wheels.
It's got a lot of original from the 69, is here, but the body changed up quite a bit for the 70 version.
Now, what size engine was that right there?
That was the ZL1 454, or 427 in the beginning. ZL1 427.
Chevrolet, of course,
and the fat block, and then they eventually went with the 454. This may have had the 454.
Yeah.
But it was, of course, bored, and it was like, I don't remember what some of them numbers, 460 and 484 cubic inch stuff, you know, big block torquers. That was, Chevrolet worked with McLaren on that aluminum block engine. And I guess that was the big bruiser in the Can-Am racing in its day. Because I think they won all but one race one year.
Right.
That must have been a hell of a car. I bet it was a noisy old car, too, being a fat block.
Man, I'd love to hear it.
Didn't turn a lot of RPM, I'm sure, like some of the small block stuff that would turn 9 and 10,000. He's probably turning 8, 68 or 7, and on no rumble.
Right.
He beat everybody.
Yeah, I got both those. I got the B and the what do you call that one? D?
D.
Yep, I got both of those. One of these days I'll break down and buy that Tamiya. But the Tamiya one's 18 to where those are 20. It's just a little bit more off.
Turn him around even though I'm broke back here, but
I like the little brake ducts to cool the brakes. Got that magneto. You got the fuel injection going.
This suspension in this particular car, this one, is the same as the one before, mostly, because you see these struts right here?
Yeah.
Well, they've been cut off. Then in the kit the year before, they stuck up. You put the wing on it. Everything is identical except that. And they just cut them off. And, of course, I added the tubing to the oil cooler, to the transaxle, and then to the engine. And then I tried to put the fuel lines on to the injection, and it's wired. And, then it's got the
suspension tank, or what is that?
Well, that's probably what that is there's a thing right there where I got one hose missing. It's probably part of the dry sump.
Yeah.
Because that would be one of the evacuation points right there.
Okay.
But I would think that would go through a pump. But I don't. Well, that shows you about how authentic this kit really is.
Right. Damn, that thing is awesome.
But that would have been a dry sump system. I don't know how they would work theirs versus a NASCAR version. But
right.
There you can see the front of the motor. Pulleys and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. I don't know that I would have had the balls to drive one of those. That looks like a death trap to me.
It does.
Like a go-kart with a fat block motor on it.
You'd die in a cool way, though, wouldn't you?
I guess you would. It'd be quick.
Fiery crash.
You might be lucky enough to hear the thud when you hit something, but after that, it'd be over with, because that's just aluminum. Is all it is. And, of course, you're sitting between two fuel tanks.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I don't know that that's the safest thing in the world either, but that's the way they did it.
Well, like we said, men were men back then.
Men were men, bumpers were chrome, and women did what the hell you said to do.
That's right. Oh,
there
man.
wasn't no lip, there wasn't no back talk. It was yes, dear, and they did what you said to do. And but those days are over.
Yeah, they're over, long gone. It's yes, dear. What I need to do? Please don't beat me.
I wouldn't tell people what you say to your wife like that.
Oh, my wife leaves me alone.
I know several guys out there that are married that. They don't get to do a whole lot because it's always, oh my gosh, chief of staff won't let them. Or, I can't come over tomorrow. My wife wants me to ear candle her back or something.
This is Life Lessons, guys, with George Woods.
Nah, that's not really life lessons. You make it whatever you want to make it if you get the right one, I figure, but I made some bad choices.
Well, other than me, I tell you what, my brothers and dad and everybody else, yeah, they've been through the women, so. Oh, man.
I don't know. That's just regular old Tester's orange paint.
Well, it looks good, man.
It seemed to match the McLaren okay. I think the McLaren's a little different than that, though.
Me, I'm not a paint snob. I really don't even airbrush because I'm a lazy bastard. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be honest, there could be 100 people come to this house and look at this, and some wouldn't have never seen it before, wouldn't know the car.
Right.
Some may know the car and seen pictures, but out of that 100, I guarantee you, not one of them is going to know whether or not that paint's authentic or correct.
Right.
So, please yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to go put it out in public at a big show and stand there and tell people how authentic everything is, you better do your damn homework.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that with that one because I know the paint isn't right. But it was fun to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't do it to impress anybody but me and my cat.
Well, this is my philosophy on modeling. I build for myself. I always have. I don't go to very many shows. When I do, I just take what I want to take. I don't care what it looks like. If I'm happy with it, I'm happy with it. That's just the way I see it. Modeling's all about fun with me. I'm not no damn contest guy that's everything's got to be perfect and this and that. I said, it ain't me. And hell, half the time you go to those car shows and everything's so shiny. In real life, cars ain't that shiny. That's the way I see it. But
maybe at a custom show somewhere, somebody spent $250,000, customizing a 51 Chevy. Now, it might have paint like that. But,
yeah.
I understand these guys want nice, smooth, shiny paint that looks like it's that deep. But it won't hold up, guys. I'm sorry. I guess the lacquer paint might.
Yeah.
Of course, I've got one or two things painted in lacquer. Now they didn't change any.
Right.
But anything like this is all Tester's enamel, all of it. And you can do one of those and it'll be beautiful. And 5 years later, you look at it and say, that looks different.
Yeah.
10 years later, you look at it and say, boy, that don't look anything like it used to. It's not as pretty.
Yeah.
And then when it gets into 20 and 30, you just think, shoot, boy, that needs a buffing. These weren't done, the McLaren wasn't done for any type of show or contest. I just did that here because I wanted to build one.
Right. That's all I build for, is just because I want to build one.
The ones in the back in the late 80s, now I had in the back of my mind a contest when I built those.
Right.
And I took them to some. Some of them won me some awards, and some of them, all I got was my picture put into something, a magazine, but I didn't win anything.
Right.
But the shows were okay. I met a lot of people. Got to shoot the bull with a lot of guys that had some good stories.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that very long because that'll burn you out.
Yeah.
That'll burn you out from building real quick. And I just kind of burned. I didn't want to do that anymore. But if there's guys out there that like it, I say jump on it. Have a good time as long as you can, but don't let it burn you out.
Right. Yep. That's why I just build for myself. I don't worry about a lot of things.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah. I don't worry about certain accuracies. Yeah, I like to do a little bit of wiring, but I do some scratch building here and there, and stuff, but nothing major.
Well, like in this, I like to piddle around with a fuel line and the wiring and maybe some different metal finishes on the parts. It's it's enjoyable for me to do that. I mean, I don't have to,
Right.
because nobody has looked at that at all in probably 10 years until you come over here and take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And you're probably the third person that's ever seen that engine. So, I mean, I spent a lot of time on it, but I didn't do it to go show it.
Right.
Just for me.
Yep. That's what it's all about. All right, this is going to end my session with George this time. If you like our content, like what we do, please like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, hey, I got one thing to add here.
What do you want to add?
In one of our beginning videos, one of the first two we did, I had a model ship. And I told you on there, if anybody wants it, send me their address.
Ernest.
Okay, I need to get in touch with him, because right after he sent me that, I changed my computer. I don't have his address. I didn't have his name. I didn't know who he was. If he's still interested in that, I mean, I told him I'd let him have it for the shipping.
You hear that, Ernest? If you're watching this video, Ernest from Spunky's channel. Gosh dang, I can't remember right off the top of my head. There's so many channels, but Ernest, you know who I'm talking about. Get a hold of me and or George. No, you changed yours. Get a hold of me.
Yeah, get a hold of Sean.
Get a hold of me, and we will get you in contact with George, and he'll get you that. What was it, Intrepid? Well, no,
Trippets.
Trippet ship out to you.
It's a Lindbergh battleship, German battleship.
German battleship. You is wanting it, and he's happy to give it to you for the shipping. All right. If you like what we're doing, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.